Superhero fatigue has been getting real. It is documented, and it has been dragging down the biggest franchises on Earth. But while everyone is looking at the big screen waiting for a savior, the absolute best piece of superhero fiction on the planet right now just dropped its first 4 episodes on Disney+, and it is executing a flawless victory. I'm talking about X-Men '97 Season 2. Right now, as we speak, the internet is losing its collective mind. The show is sitting pretty with an undisputed, perfect 100% on Rotten Tomatoes. If you thought Season 1 was a fluke, or that the massive behind-the-scenes drama with the creative team was going to derail this train, you were dead wrong. The start of this new season hasn't just continued the excellence of the first year, it has actively escalated the stakes, shattered fan expectations, and proved that Marvel animation is currently operating at a god-tier level. But why is the internet completely unified on this? Why are fans across Reddit, X, and YouTube saying this is the absolute peak of mutant storytelling? Today, we are breaking down why X-Men '97 Season 2 is dominating the cultural conversation, why its pacing and dialogue flow are completely unmatched, and why that 100% rating is completely real. Let's get into it. Let's talk about what is actually driving the massive online hype right now. Unapologetic, high-velocity narrative momentum. Modern streaming television has trained us to expect filler. We are used to shows taking an entire 8-episode block to stretch out a single comic book arc, leaving us with pacing that feels like pulling teeth. X-Men '97 rejects that entirely. The showrunners look at massive, world-altering comic book storylines and say, yeah, we can execute that flawlessly in 22 minutes. The sheer density of the writing is why every single episode becomes an instant trending topic. Fans are flooding TikTok and X with clips because the show moves at Mach 5 without ever sacrificing character depth. The dialogue flow is incredibly sharp. It masterfully balances the heightened operatic drama of classic 90s Chris Claremont comics with devastatingly grounded emotional stakes. Look at what this season had to carry. It had to pick up the pieces of the absolute trauma of Genosha from last season, manage a team completely scattered across the timeline, and introduce massive cosmic threats. In any other hands, that would be a convoluted disaster. Here, it is structured so beautifully that it rewards hardcore comic historians with deep-cut lore, while keeping casual fans completely locked into the emotional core of the team. The internet consensus is clear. This show doesn't hold your hand, it respects your intelligence, and that's exactly why critics and fans are completely unified. When you look at the actual anatomy of these first 4 episodes, the masterclass lies in how the show shifts its pacing to maximize emotional damage. The early momentum throws us directly into the chaos of a divided reality. The animation during the power displays has reached a level of fluidity we've never seen in live action. The choreography utilizes the environment seamlessly, making the team feel like an elite tactical unit, even when fractured across time. But where the show truly earns its 100% rating is in its willingness to slow down for massive psychological third-act payoffs. Take the introduction of Sabah Nur, long before he becomes the cataclysmic force of nature known as Apocalypse. The show gives us a masterclass in villain execution by humanizing a literal cosmic monster. The dialogue in these sequences is legendary. The writers give these characters an ancient, terrifying authority, where every line feels like an existential threat to mutant kind. The online discussion threads on Reddit have been moving so fast, people can't barely keep up, specifically because of how the show subverts expectations. We watch our heroes make agonizingly human choices, like trying to appeal to a villain's good side to prevent a dark future, only for those choices to blow up in their faces in the most brutal, tragic ways imaginable. The sheer audacity of the writing to deliver moments that break the spirit of characters like Professor X, proving that no one is safe and the stakes are entirely real. is something modern superhero media has been terrified to do. What makes this opening act of Season 2 so spectacular is how naturally it carries the DNA of Season 1 while evolving the formula. Season 1 was defined by its shocking twists and emotional gut punches. Season 2 builds directly on top of that grief. We see characters like Rogue actively dealing with the haunting weight of Gambit's death, anchoring the massive sci-fi time travel mechanics in raw human sorrow. The world building right now is completely unrivaled. The show embraces the beautiful, unadulterated nonsense of comic books, the alternate dimensions, the complex timelines, the ancient rivalries, and delivers it with absolute deadpan sincerity. It doesn't wink at the camera, it doesn't make sarcastic meta-jokes about how absurd the lore is. It treats the struggle for mutant survival with the weight of a Shakespearean tragedy. And that sincerity is exactly why the fan reception is so fiercely passionate. We are seeing deep-cut factions, temporal tyrants like Rama Tut, and massive future setups dropped casually into the narrative, setting up trajectories that have fans terrified and exhilarated for what's coming next. It proves that the creative team didn't peak with Genosha last year. They used that baseline to launch the narrative into an even darker and more ambitious direction. 4 episodes in, and X-Men 97 Season 2 is a resounding statement that top-tier animation is the definitive medium for superhero storytelling. It understands why these characters have endured for over 30 years. They are outsiders, they are fighting an uphill battle, and the cost of their war feels completely real. That 100% Rotten Tomatoes score isn't just standard internet hype. It is a reflection of a show firing on all cylinders with absolute narrative fearlessness. But I want to hear from you. What do you guys think about X-Men 97 Season 2 so far? Who do you think is actually going to survive the rest of this season? Drop all your thoughts and wildest theories in the comments section below. Make sure to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and hit the bell to be notified of future videos. If you want to see more, be sure to check out this video on your screen right now. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you all next time.